Good day, 1 2 1 2. I'm literally playing around one more day in a row in terms of trying to set up the music up, but it's not going too well. I literally got it set up last time a bit randomly, so I think we're looking at the exactly same issue right now, but it is what it is. It's fine. We're rolling, we're back in. I'm just gonna grab a sip of water and we're gonna start, guys, so give me a sec. Welcome everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Tomorrow is a day off for a lot of people, I guess, right? The markets are gonna be off, so I'm expecting a slow day today. Yesterday was amazing. Yo, Thomas, yesterday was amazing, right? We traded quite nicely in Discord yesterday. So it was good. It was very nice to engage with the markets that were giving us some potential, you know. Both ES and NQ traded by the book, right? SMTs on 1 hour chart on both sides of the market, running it to the downside. We went short. I was already asleep, but PM gave us longs. YouTube 2022 model was present, so awesome stuff. But maybe real quick to show you guys around what I'm looking at and what are my expectations. So I was calling for higher prices on dollar for this week, right? Looking for 105s to be hit. Looks like we ain't gonna get it, but this push to the upside is very nice. But looking at the chart right now, we kind of are getting a market maker sell model with a confirmation on it right here, right? So, but the market is probably gonna guess out, but the only thing I'm watching right now is this new week opening up and how we react at that level, right? So we're gonna have to see, but it's gonna be interesting, let's say, right? Looking at Euro itself, this 1 hour for value gap pushed the market to the downside brilliantly. Everything that you see was called on the weekend review, actually. Weekend outlook, weekly outlook, whatever we call it, right? So right now I'm just looking at it in a very simple manner. We have this 1 hour for value gap, so we're making a decision right now, right? Whether we continue any higher or not. But I was expecting this to be drawn out to the upside just to find some equilibrium in the market again after the sell side liquidity was taken, right? But looking at it as if we would be looking to trade Euro, I would be looking for shorts from this position. Not sure if we're gonna get it, but we'll see. GBP USD though, I like this, even though, however deep we went into the market. Let's take a look at the fibs. We're kind of getting an optimal trade entry for shorts. Sell side taken, so nobody is in that side of the market. Buy stops taken, nobody is on that side of the market. We literally cleaned both liquidity pools during today, which is awesome. So why not to look for shorts now, especially since this 1 hour for value gap level is holding the price in. Trading above midnight, with trading above 8:30 opening, right? I like what I see. I don't like these steps going lower, right? This is just fake, but we'll see. What I loved though, during night hours, this double top was taking with speed, and I was kind of expecting to look for shorts from this optimal trade entry level right here, right? After these buy stops are taken, but we didn't get it, so no short for me. I was kind of looking at this barely, right? But we have exactly the same situation here with equal lows down here, so watch this. Nice term to say, watch this. Let's go into indices, right? We got 10 more minutes until the markets open up. Let me just fix it a little bit so we can see it nice and clean. And bam. So we traded today already. Just for those joining in, we're at that Apex evaluation account 104 200 104. I think we made like $100, $75 today on the trade. I'll show you what I got, but I'm torn a little bit. I love this consolidation. Don't take me wrong, right? Consolidation here means usually a very good AM session. We'll see what we get, but basically what I'm looking at is a bullish push to the upside actually. And Q is far away from all-time highs, so it's gonna be a six sister approach probably. So we're gonna look to trade NQ a little bit more than ES. But we have an SMT here, right? Take a look at these lows. And we have 4-hour inversion. So if you were a swinger, no pun intended, this is a position you would be in, right? And if you're able to trade micros, I don't know, 2-3 micros for 70 points stop loss and 230 take profit is awesome. And then you can go on Instagram and say, yeah, I got the whole weekly range, right? But I'm looking for bullish prices because of that. Going into 15 minutes, we can't see that much here, so the only things that I'm gonna note is this 1 hour for value gap resting above. We have outside resting below, right? We can still go there to go to that inversion level one more time. And otherwise, we have a 15 minutes inversion here. So let's just put the turn notes. NQ, same inversion level, right, on 15. Let's put it on as well. And then nothing to my interest. We're trading at a new day opening gap level right here on both charts. We're a little bit higher up on ES. This just looks a little bit too juicy, but we'll see. And did we take sell stops here on NQ? We did. Okay. So we have SMTs as well at these lows, right? So keep that in mind. And then going, so we're at 5 minutes chart, right? So I'm gonna note this 5 minutes fair value gap here on NQ. And let's go straight into it probably, right? 1 minute chart. Let's see what we have here. So I won't note these equal lows. I'm just gonna note this fair value gap resting below on ES, and this fair value gap that we're finding support in right now, right? On NQ, nothing I can note. And yeah, so the markets are opening in 5 minutes. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are having a brilliant Thursday. Just like I said, for majority of the people, tomorrow is a day off. For the markets just as well. They need to rest a little bit also, you know. But give me a few minutes and I'll be right with you, and then we're gonna judge the market opening. I love the consolidation so far, so we'll see what we get, okay? Ignacio is good, man. Ignacio is good. I'm full on destroyed. I can't even straighten my neck out in a way. Yeah, I went to BJJ class today again. And I'm just rolling with people that are way too big for me. I feel like it. I'm really trying to be slow and patient and how to say, I'm really trying to learn and I'm not trying to use any, let's say, however small power compared to them I have, but I'm really trying to do it nicely. But dude, when a guy who is same, so problem for me, right? I'm almost 2 meters high and I'm at 76 kilos. And you imagine rolling me with somebody that is at 76 kilos, that is 1 meter 75, meaning their biceps are as big as my legs are, So it makes it a little bit tough. Let's put it that way. Let's put it simply. Makes it a little bit tough. So my back is a little bit broken. My neck is fucked, let's say. But I'm gonna manage. It's alright. It's cool. I'm just waiting out for the markets to open up. It's gonna happen in 1 minute, and then I think the fun begins. And I have some ideas on InQ that I wanna share as well. But just fixed my mic, put it a little bit higher, and what I wanted to share on InQ is why I'm torn apart a little bit, right? So yes, got that SMT, broke the structure, and yada yada. And I'm thinking now out loud in front of you guys in terms of how much I trust my own weekly outlook and weekly bias in a way. Because my weekly bias is looking for shorts, right? I'm interested in FOMC lows to be taken. What does it mean for us? If you want to find a short here, there is a short possibility. We have an order block here, right? Everything below it could be considered as a short, So 15 minutes market maker sell model, maybe. I'm not sure. But considering what I'm seeing right now, yesterday we traded the market open. We can't do it now because there's nothing we can work with just yet. But we'll see if ES is gonna give that inversion, possibly, right? Why I'm saying that? Because we're looking at SMT right here, MT here with NQ. So if this is gonna be a very small stop loss, so we're gonna go short out here with 2 lots. Yeah. This will be good enough. And stop loss right here. NQ creating a Ferrari gap, right? And I'm gonna start measuring where I want to take profits, right? In a bit. NQ looks a lot more willing to go lower, right? But let's lower the contract size. I like those sell stops resting below. So let's take one of the contracts here, right? And let's play with something like that for now, right? I'm not sure yet, but let's see. What I wanted to see, so this is kind of giving a good indication for us as well, right? What I wanted to see is I wanted to see a push to the upside to take buy stops out and for a 15-minute market maker sell model to start giving us weight for the downside objectives, right? We didn't get that, which is fine, which is cool. So we'll see what we do afterwards, man. Maybe you know what cross means in Apex Copper next to ratio? Let me check. Cross next to ratio? Idea? I'm not sure, but could it be something to do with reverse trading? I'm looking at it right now. It could have something to do with reverse trading, actually, man. Maybe if you put it... Not financial advice, go and test it out, right? I don't know, man. I'm looking at it. Yeesh. Cross off. Have it off. Do you? And Q is looking much better than he is, though. But cross could be inverse trading. A lot of copiers do inverse trading. What does it mean? So if you go short, just like we are right now here in front of you, it would reverse and it would go long on that account. And Q perfectly respected that 4-hour inversion, though. Meaning I don't want anything above our entry in a way. So unless this just continues lower, leaving that inversion up here untouched, right? No, nobody says it can't happen, right? Let's make the charts a little bit nicer, right? I'm so chill, like, you asked me, Thomas, how I am, right? I'm so chill because I'm so destroyed. It's even a good thing in a way. Because I'm just here in front of the charts, not overthinking too much, not hoping for too much, just looking at the chart, trying to get a good read on it, and full on looking to execute on what I read, right? I'm not interested in anything else, which is, oh, it's cool. I'm laid back, let's say. And I love coming into a session like this, because that means that there's not gonna be much emotions, there's not gonna be, there's gonna be mistakes, surely. And there's gonna be bad setups taken, but there's not gonna be any emotions involved in making those mistakes, right? I don't know if you guys are into Twitter at all, but just kind of for my own education purposes, just see what other people are talking about, what's happening in ICT community and so on and so forth. Follow a few guys. So one person that I follow, I really kind of liked what he was doing with his trading accounts. He literally he trades very similar strategies as I do, and he kind of booked bum, bum, and he kind of booked about 5.2% throughout the month, just getting 250 here, 300 there, losing 150, and yada yada, just growing the equity curve very, very nicely. And he literally lost 4.2% and blew the account in terms of being a funded account yesterday in one trading day. And then I don't want to judge people, right? But you working on an account for 26 days and blowing it on 27th he called it, I took a few bad trades, right? You don't take a few bad trades and blow an account. You get fucked by the market in terms of coming into it with too many emotions. And that's how you blow the account, right? So, because you're taking a few bad trades, what does it mean? You get stopped out. You lose what? You lose 250 here, okay, 500 here, and then 250 there, or 1,000 in total with 2-3 trades, right? Of a 100k account. You don't lose 4.5% because you took a few bad trades. So it's just, I appreciate the fact that the guy communicated it. I do. I literally pressed unfollow right away. Because him saying it's a few bad trades that I took is just bullshit, full on. And I'm thinking of getting out of this. Yeah, we have that 5-minute fair value gap that could open up in next 40 seconds, right? Keep that in mind. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Everything below this is fine for me, right? So let me do this. One buy stop goes here. And another, I'm just gonna put it down here. I don't want us going above that swing high anymore. This holding in is beautiful. I would go short on NQ if I would be not in a trade right now, probably keyword. Man. Quickly, I'm gonna take a look what other markets are doing. Dollar pushing to the upside. This is awesome. Sell side, not sell side, midnight. Price holding in the price. This is good. Here, just like expected, and I think we're gonna have to concede. 940. So one sell stop, buy stop hit, right? Half a position is taken off. So I'm gonna take this off fully, right? And let's go through what we see, right? So what is this? $71 down, which is fine. Which is totally. Why I didn't like it right away, because we're having another SMT down here. Very soon. I thought I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this, but literally I have nothing else to say. Because NQ took sell stops, resting below here. Take a look, what's me? NQ took the sell side away from the market, created an SMT, right? We have buy side clearly, resting above here. Have to consider higher time frame now, so let's work on cleaning up the chart. And Gonna try not to take any. I'm gonna try. Sounds funny. I won't take any positions until the market really opens in terms of a kill zone, right? Because I'm not saying this was a bad trade, but I don't want to. I don't want to get into any drawdown. So we're in a good streak. We're doing good so far, right? In terms of having a massive trade from yesterday. So I don't want to get into any drawdown next to it, okay? And so let's take a look at what we have right now. So that 4-hour inversion just holding in the price brilliantly, right? What I'm dealing with right now in my mind is, do I leave my conviction in terms of what I said in weekly outlook that I still want to see lower prices this week? Or do I continue trying to work with it, right? Because even though we have that form, so on paper, right, guys? Very much on paper without trying to read into the market at all. SMT here, ES created a higher high and Q created a lower high, right? 4 hours fair value gap getting inverted. This is a buy signal right here, right? So higher time frame is saying buy. Here you go, 4-hour chart, right? On both ES and Q. This looks good. We dig deep into the daily level. Do we have buy stops resting above? Yes, we do. We have Wednesday possibly low of the week, Tuesday low of the week. Hard to make a decision, right? Because making a decision here, it's not me saying that it's important to make a decision here would be not correct. Not important to have the exact bias in terms of, okay, I'm looking for higher prices. I'm saying it's not important because it only helps, right? Because you still have to execute. But SMT down here. Buy side taken, SMT again, which is something that I'm not appreciating anymore. Because it gives a very massive possibility, very big possibility of seek and destroy happening today. Meaning the price just fluctuating between the fair value gaps and our new day opening gaps. But so I'll hide this. This SMT was for the initial idea for the price to go lower, right? That failed. So we have an SMT here on the downside now. This is a buy setup that you could have taken, right? On 1 minute chart. And you would be taking a partial right here. Is this a valid trade? This is a very valid trade. Why I didn't take it? Because I called it out loud. Can't take a position because I am in SMES trade, right? So now on the other side we have an SMT again, right? Because this buy stop is not being taken on NQ just yet. So we gotta watch it. So buy stops taken on yes, which is yesterday's highs. That's cool. Have this 1 hour fair value gap. I'm noting that. We are 3 minutes away from the macro starting. Daily level here, yeah, daily fair value gap here. So that's the top of it, which we don't really mind, right? I'll note this. And just like I said, I'm gonna wait for the kill zone to start, because it's not that we took a bad trade. The trade was actually handled very nicely with me lowering the risk quite quickly. But I want to wait for the kill zone for a proper setup, right? What I'm looking at right now is at this fair value gap, because we have an SMT. This swing, let me show you. This not taken on NQ and higher high created on ES, right? Let's continuously watch this. Let's take this away because we talked about this possible buy setup here. This is a very nice setup though, right here, right there. So 30 handles. Partial. Buy stop resting above, maybe a little bit higher if you want to continue, right? But let's watch this now. Again, 5 minutes. I think right starting this stream, right, I kind of said that push to the upside on NQ would be quite reasonable because of a 6 history approach. Higher time frame SMDs and everything. So there's no more empty out here. So let's take it off. Bam. And we are playing with the breaker block here, right? Why? So we have to find one, right? But we can use this. Swing low, swing high, lower, low, higher, high. Breakthrough, breaker, right? But I can't trade breakers before 10 AM. This is my problem, right? I use breakers in my entry models, but I can't use it out here because it's before 10 AM. Like, I literally can't allow myself to do it. And where is NQ being drawn to in deeper into this fair value gap level, right? This was a very nice turtle sub entry. Very nice. Look how many handles we're getting in already booked, right? Yes, those struggling, sell side being left open below, so feel like a Formula 1 commentator or something. Just talking about price, not really doing anything with it. this held in the price brilliantly. We have an order block plus safer value gap. Can I go long here? No, I can't. We're booking into premium very badly here. Let's see. Opening range. So far on ES. So what do we have? We have 10 handles. ES. 10 handles on ES, yeah. And what do we have on NQ? We're at, ooh la la, 75 handles. This is a massive opening range, guys. And too bad, but this was a great setup. Very nice setup. Right. I like this like a lot. Too bad we missed it. Too bad I was short on yes. Oh, I missed it. I was watching it. I saw it, but I was still holding on to this in a way. Just trusting my initial bias, kinda, right? This is a brilliant setup. Like, this is a setup that I kind of talk that happens once a week. Meaning, we have a higher time. Oh, this is... And it happens on Thursday again. Arnas, I don't know if you're here, but trying to remember how many good Thursdays we are having in a row already, right? Thursday, 4-hour inversion because of NSMT. We're getting south side being taken. 1 minute inversion. You can use this one, or you could even go with that if you prefer, right? This is an amazing trade. And it's still pushing to the upside because the structure is not getting broken. Every single bullish PDRA is still holding in the price. Yeah, this is great. Let me real quick take a look at dollar. Yeah, market maker sell model here, sell side resting below. We're probably gonna get that. And did we close above? No, we didn't. Sorry, I'm just quickly going through this to take a look at what we're looking at, what we're missing. Told you. Who remembers what I said about this staircase not holding in, right? This is nice. Watch this equal low though. And coming back. 4 more minutes until we get into the bullet setup, breaker block setup. Higher probability for YouTube 2022 to pan out, and let's see. So, bias and draw on liquidity. Very honestly, I don't have one, but it's not that I don't have one because I don't see anything, but it's because I'm still indecisive in terms of where I want the market to go toward. It's good and bad at the same time. It's quite alright because I'm giving myself freedom to make that decision. But at the same time, it's not cool because it could make our life a little bit difficult. in terms of trusting the setup that we're gonna see, right? Because when you want to like literally trust the setup, you have to have your bias and draw on liquidity before you enter, because when you're gonna see something panning out right now, right, your brain is gonna operate in a way where you're gonna, for example, if this NQ inversion happens with an SMT on both charts, right, this would be an inversion and an entry right away. Your brain will be, so where's the liquidity before you enter? And then it could be just literally too late, right, for you to figure out, right? So knowing the biases is quite important. But let's see what we're gonna get. So ES is being weaker, much cleaner sell side resting below on ES, like that. These 5-minute levels holding in the price, which is a bit sad. So we can't go full on with risk, but we can go with one contract. It's not a problem, and we're gonna stick it in here real close, right? Why I'm choosing ES? Because ES is a weaker player compared to NQ, right? Because NQ showed a little bit more strength with creating a higher high, right? So ES on paper is a little bit weaker. And let's see, so we have 2 handles, 2.5, which I'm fine. I won't put any more risk because I'm still watching this 5-minute level. This being broken to the downside though is something we can start very much working with and making it a lot of fun for us to trade with adding into this position and all that good stuff, right? Oh, that was a little bit of spread, but it's cool. So that 5-minute still holding in, which is expected, and we took very minimal risk here because of that, right? And right now I'm just reading it again, right? This push to the upside can be very much still valid. NGU is showing that, EU is also showing that. Yep. So that 5-minute fair value gap held the price in, right? Thus, we took very minimal risk out here, right? Very, very minimal risk. 180 bucks in terms of drawdown for today. Yeah, I think that we're gonna get rolling now. Markets finally are in the kill zone we wished for. NQ double top. Does this give an entry? Not for me, at least not yet. And I'm putting a trade into the alert right now. But this is not a setup that can trade in front of you guys. 'Cause I'm still playing by the book, right? Double top, bread and butter, 20 handles. There's something you can work with. Bum, bum, bum. I like this 5-minute supporting the price as well. Take a look here. Right? If we break below it, this 5-minute fair value gap, very good as well in terms of giving us direction and giving us bias that we can work with. But I'm really thinking push to the upside. And why? Because of this 4-hour. Simply. Yes, we're gonna leave a lot of sell side on yes, but no. 20 handles taken. I'm gonna take a partial. If you can't take a partial, you would be looking to go risk-free in a way below this. So that alerts account is a little bit annoying because I can't go for risk-free because the spread was 5 handles, which is insane. Yes, Thomas. Yes, what? Check micro. Why is so different? Micro mini, dude. Because micro is not something that is real. You know, there's no such thing as micro e-mini. If you go to Wall Street, you can't buy micro e-mini. Not real. Broker makes it up. Haven't pushed the sell stop higher. Check chart. No, I won't check it. Thank you. YouTube 2022 panning out. This is not, Thomas, this is not the first time me saying this. We don't trade micros. You trade it because you need access to it because of lower balance on the account, but we don't read price on macros. Algo doesn't spin on micros, just like it doesn't spin on Pepperstone ES CFD or whatever, you know. So yeah, annoyingly, but I totally understand that there is a difference in price. I understand. I can explain that in a way, you know. But so this is a YouTube 2022 panning out. For your notes, right? There's no entry on that though yet. Keep that in mind. And on the personal, I'm gonna be kicked out below this swing low. And out here, I just have to pick the nicer pair. So, fuck, I'm looking at the same index here. So we got a YouTube 2022 entry on yes, stop loss here. I'm just trying to measure which one I like more. So we're gonna like the yes a little bit more. We're looking at a possible inversion here, and Q is moving nicely from this inversion. But we're not getting a YouTube 2020 setup just yet on NQ. But we're gonna have to check that 5-minute inversion, which I'm still hoping for. We get it after 1 minute. So right here. Yeah, 1 minute. So bam. This is gonna be a bit too big of a trade for me, but we'll see. So I'm just looking at the chart again. I really wanted this entry here for YouTube 2022 to pan out. We didn't get that. We have an inversion with 5-minute inversion now, right? So we're gonna look to get it in. If we do, awesome. If we don't, it's fine too. And yes, is still not giving way, right? But do we have, yeah, this is YouTube 2022 right here. This fair value gap, however small it was. Or you can probably find a break of structure in like 5 or 15-second chart, but the real deal happens now because we finally got a proper break of structure here, right? Bam. Below the swing low. Yes, entered. Sell side resting below. Just like that. And Q probably won't get filled even. Too bad, but will be what it is. Anyway, we're gonna continue reading it though. Might not even get filled here. And we're gonna add to this position if we break below, so 2 candles more, right? This one and 2 more candles. Outside cleanly resting below, and we're gonna add into this position if we close below this 5-minute fair value. It would be lovely to close below because then it just would allow the structure to continue lower. Not closing below, it makes our life so a bit difficult. But those, do you understand why we don't read the market on fake symbols in a way? We read the market on the symbols that the algo literally spins on. We can trade whatever, right? On my personal, I'm trading a fake US 500 spot symbol, whatever it is, right? You can trade anything, but it makes your life very difficult with managing stop losses, take profits, and everything. Yeah. That's in a way why it took me so long to get used to TradingView, because I never traded on TradingView, because I would be trading those fake symbols non-stop in terms of US 500, for example, right? So I would literally open orders on the brokerage account instead of TradingView. But I had to start trading on TradingView because I wanted to stream, and then to do it nicely, like, you have to trade out here. But then you're literally dealing with a very big problem in terms of execution on the broker's account side, and I don't like this 5-minute inversion not happening. I just tried to refocus a little bit. Yeah, I want to see this 5-minute close below it, because let's see what we're looking at. Just a very nasty seek and destroy profile right now. Let me take these off just so you can see the price a little bit better. So nothing above this interests me, right? Not at all. Let's wait it out. Let's see what we get offered, but we want to see lower prices from here. And Q is literally giving it to us nicer. Well, this ES is failing too, but it's not an inverted fair value gap yet, though. Keep that in mind. We need a close below it, so. And Q, consider this, right? Consider this optimal trade entry. Because yes, I like how much sell side we have here below, right? I like that. But I need a close below this 5-minute fair value gap for the market to get there, right? 10 handles is a very nice distance away, right? Very nice drawn liquidity that we can work with, but we need the market to start closing below. Dollar moving as expected, sell stops taken. Euro at 1 hour holding in, yeah. Take a look. Break of structure below here, right? U2 2022 possibly on EU. GU, nothing too interesting. And we're back to the indices, right? So this candle and another candle has to print. And we'll see how it prints, but I'm gonna add to this position if it prints our way, right? Not yet. One more candle. No close below again. This is interesting though. Watch it. Where's this level? We treated, but sorry for being so silent though. I'm kind of really trying to focus to understand what we're being presented with. And I'm constantly going through higher time frame charts as well. Just to try to understand whether we're gonna continuously push or not, because you have to realize where we are at. We're in a very nice consolidation profile. What I'm looking at is that buy side was taken here as well, right? What's our next move? A wish. Keyword here, wish, right? Because and I'm not all going like full on risk on like we did yesterday, for example, because I'm torn with my bias, right? And me being torn with my bias, I can't just go full on risk, right? Because higher time frame is kind of calling for this push to the upside, which we got already, which gassed out as well, broke the structure, inverted everything. It's cool. Is that it though? Is this a top? Short term, yes, you can see that because of inversions and everything else, right? Not a problem. But is this a top for the day? That I can't say. Yesterday we could have, though. We could have called for a bottom. We could have called for a top because of SMTs and higher time frame, PD arrays and all that good stuff, right? We could have done. Today we can't. Which makes it a little difficult to get a proper read, right? 3 drives pattern on in Q. Did we get it though? Yeah, it went below. So it can easily start pushing up here, which I don't like. But I'm still holding on to this because there's structure is not broken yet. This is becoming a little bit too long for me to hold on to this. I'm still in it. One more close, a 5-minute candle coming through in a bit. Hmm. And candle closes in 1 minute from now, right? It would be great to do it because we have shitloads of sell side resting below. Lots of it. $30. So, do we get a chance to add in? No, we don't. This is becoming interesting for me because of the SMT. And there's no break of structure to the other side though, also. Hmm. Is this a buy? On paper it is. We have taken, we're trading at the volume imbalance, 15-minute fair value gap, daily, new day opening gap, right? Inversion. We have clean buy side resting above. No, we don't, but we have very nice fair value gap at equilibrium, right here, right? Why not to draw into it? But I'm in a short, so I'm gonna stick to my guts. But yeah, you can watch this setup right here. Almost 20 handles. This is tough though. You have to realize like how much mental capital it's draining in a way. We're just literally just waiting it out, waiting it out, waiting it out, right? Still valid as a buy. $10.30, right? Stick. But I'm just reading NQ. This is a very valid inversion. So let me take this off. That 5 minute not touched yet, right? So this inversion could bring the price to that 5 minute inversion. You realize that, right? I'm not saying it will, but 20 handles exact on paper. Okay? If this helps you guys, right? Who's gonna answer what happens at 10:50 when you have a market like this? Okay, since we have executions there, let me do it out here, right? Dollar held in a range, sell side taken. So sell side taken very simply, right? I'm just gonna try to review it out loud just as I would be in for myself, just to get a confirmation for what I want to do next, right? Sell stops taken, swing low, new week opening gap holding in the price, right? Range bound in a way because of that as well. This is a midnight. Nothing you can get a read on in a way, right? EU. It might just consolidate here throughout the rest of the day, to be fair with you guys. If this 1 hour for value gap would be above midnight here, short is very valid from here because you have a 5-minute inversion here. It would be lovely, but we're trading below midnight, so I can't work with that. GU. Nothing I can read neither. But you see how every market is creating this? It won't hold. The only question that I have is when it starts ripping lower, do we go for all-time highs and then we get here for a retracement? Or is this it? Because I'm in short, I'm trusting that this is it, right? Makes it interesting, holy. Thank you. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be happy to be on neither side of the market now. Because we're just trading at equilibrium. Look at where the range is, the opening range in terms of the golden levels, right? Here, and look for equilibrium and just try to understand that we're trading literally. So in Q you would be taking partials off right now, right? Which makes my life easier in a way. Because that is panning out, right? We have a breaker block plus 5-minute inversion now, right? So let's this the way delivers, which we're happy with, right? From the I don't like this. From the macro starting, right? So decision now is this a short? You trust this optimal trade entry right here. On paper, good enough. In reality, tough call. Let's say tough call. And the structure is being broken. I don't like this. I'm looking at dollar index here on my right as well. Non-stop, so dollar is just going back and forth above and below that new week opening gap. Yeah, on the personal, just got punched through for me. Too bad, but did because spreads are spreads are spreads are in worse than insane out there. Like, it, yeah, spreads are incredibly bad on those accounts. This is a breaker block, right? So for your notes, this is a breaker block. And an inversion. This is cool. This is good. What is not good that the spread just took me off of the trade that I was interested to have, but I did. So let's see. What are we working here with? Nothing that has my interest, to be fair. And I'm just wondering if we should call this a loss. Take those 4% for the month and just let the markets go without us and be happy with the 4% on the trading account. Because this is the 10 more minutes till macro starts. I'm gonna take this off, guys. I think 5 minutes. So why I'm still in it, because that NQ trade is holding it, right? And then literally, like, if you say, okay, I'm gonna work with this market NQ, on paper you should be able to trade any other market just trusting what NQ does. Whether you trade Dow or ES, you should be able to trade those two just looking at NQ, because the pairs should be moving in sync when the probabilities are high, right? As the market will give you SMTs and everything just to show you its hand in terms of creating short-term lows or highs, right? But I'm literally still in this position because I'm trusting NQ to go lower from that 5-minute inversion. That's why I'm in this, very simply. Because on paper I should have conceded to ES right when this Morale gap got broken to the upside. I'm not, because NQ is giving way to the downside, right? It's just incredibly annoying that I'm out of a trade because of spread, not because I make bad decisions, you know? If this gets broken, I'm out from ES. This one. Because there's nothing kind of giving me any more conviction on ES going lower, at least at this moment, with me not taking unnecessary risk. Let's just we're at negative $188 for the day, which is 0.1%, 0.15, something like that on the account, which is cool. And new day opening gap holding in the price, yes or no? Still is. And I'm out. Thank you. PM session is this, man. Jalgir is playing as well. Yeah. Literally. Literally. Yeah, you're so right on that. Yeah, it is an inversion, but do you go short from here? So the issue for the whole trading session is that I didn't know the drawn liquidity. Yeah, probably it is. Because knowing the drawn liquidity would made it much easier. You can see not a drawn liquidity, but you can see market giving you clean bias right here. 4-hour, 1 minute inversion. Drawn liquidity was here, that's for sure. And take that setup. But I think the issue was just not having a drawn liquidity. Yes, sell stops are still listing below here on ES. That. But it's nothing I can work with though. Oh, you're looking at this 5-minute fair value gap. Oh my god, even more. Okay, I see now. I see. But this is a rough day to trade, man. Very. You would be going long now when ES is offering you a short. You see? This broken, it's a short. I don't know, man. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close this off. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get ready for the game. And we're gonna talk on Discord for the PMs because I'm gonna be ready to go. So thank you for the day. Thank you for passing by. We're finishing the month probably at 4% on the trading account, so we're gonna see. You too. Good guys. Thank you once